Hi friends, welcome back to our safari vlog. This time we are taking you along on our adventure to the Nagarhole National Park near Kabini, which we did during the monsoon season. The forest was a lush green paradise and the atmosphere was totally different from our previous winter visit. It was breathtakingly beautiful.
Today we're going to Nagarhole Tiger Reserve. It's area about 8 rupees per kilometer. We have 150 tigers, 180 leopards, 150 tigers, 180 leopards, sloth deer, wild dogs, elephants and gaur, spotted deer, samba, Burgundian, mouse deer, porcupine, wild boar, langur monkey, monarch peacock, and some birds are there. But last 3 years there's no black buck sighting here. No black buck is it? No black buck. It's a different area. I'm not sure it's there or not. Sloth bears also. Yes. We got this yesterday morning, A and B. So today we're going to B side. So nothing we are between like A and B. In the A zone there's a man-made water hose. In the B side there's a bad water hose. Then we will move to A and B side.
The Kabini forest is divided into two safari zones, A and B, to manage vehicle access and reduce overcrowding. And our first safari was into Zone B. As soon as we entered, we were greeted by a herd of deer, which we could observe closely, thanks to the lush vegetation brought about by the monsoon season, making for a truly beautiful sight.
Back look like a total city. And this is hardwood. We make a lot of yellow teak is the hardwood and yellow teak is the softwood. Yeah. And in this wood we make a lot of wooden toys in Chenpata.
As time passed, it started raining, casting a spell of exceptional beauty over the forest. However, our excitement was tinged with concern as we wondered if the rain would hinder our chances of spotting any big cats. Very soon, we spotted a pack of wild dogs by the riverside and managed to capture some great photographs of them. The rain started pouring down again, and the wild dogs seemed completely at ease, unfazed by the downpour. The Indian Gaur, also known as the Indian bison, is the world's largest living bovine and a powerfully built herbivore, native to South and the Southeast Asia.
So belongs to the catcher families. So the male has a different color, the black in color, and much bigger than this.
Later, we were treated to the stunning sight of a kingfisher, its beak firmly grasping its freshly caught prey. The red-headed vulture, also known as the Asian king vulture, is a critically endangered species with a distinctive red bare head and neck. Other species such as the white-rumped vulture have also been spotted here. As our safari drew to a close, we couldn't help but feel a little bit of disappointment, having not spotted any big cats. However, the sighting of the wild dogs had been a highlight and we left with happy memories. We comforted ourselves with the thought that perhaps the next day would bring even more thrilling encounters. We set off on our next morning safari from Kabini River Lodge, a JLR property where we had stayed during our previous visit. We are feeling positive and hopeful for today's adventure, expecting better sightings than yesterday. We spotted a woodpecker and a mongoose, and according to local lore, seeing a mongoose is a sign of good luck. So we remained optimistic about spotting more wildlife, especially the big cats we missed yesterday. Next, we came across a wild boar accompanied by its adorable little ones, adding to the morning's promising start. Then we were treated to a serene sight, a mother elephant and her calf enjoying a peaceful breakfast, munching on leaves, completely unaware of our presence. After a leisurely breakfast, both of them slipped quietly into the bushes, disappearing from our view. As the drizzle returned, our chances of spotting big cats seemed to fade away. However, capturing photos of deer amidst the lush greenery and rain was also a satisfying experience. Later, we spotted a hawk eagle perched on a tree branch, patiently drying its wings, a majestic sight to behold. The excitement was visible when the call came in about a possible tiger or leopard sighting. All the jeeps rushed to the spot and we waited patiently for almost 15 to 20 minutes. However, there was no sign of big cats. As the safari time was almost over, we headed back to the lodge. Prospect of an afternoon safari wasn't looking promising due to the poor weather. It had already started drizzling, and our hopes for spotting any significant wildlife were diminishing. Despite the gloomy weather, a pleasant surprise awaited us. Two adorable little monkeys playing around, bringing a smile to our faces. We continued to spot deer and samba deer, a lovely yet common sight. Just as we expected, the skies opened up and it started pouring. We had to cover the jeep completely and stop at a safe spot for a while. Once the rain subsided a bit, we continued our safari. After a while, we spotted a herd of Gaur standing alert, as if sensing something. We waited there for some time, expecting something exciting to unfold. The anticipation was left unfulfilled, and we continued on our safari, moving on to explore more.
So buffer zones will have some birds.
Here, there is no buffer zones.
This is the buffer.
Then we came across an elephant and her baby peacefully grazing together, a heartwarming sight amidst the drizzle. Our jungle safari in the Kabini forest was wrapping up, and we headed back with some wonderful memories of the wildlife sightings, even though we didn't spot any big cats. I hope you liked this video. If so, please like, share, and comment. Also, please consider subscribing to our channel. Stay tuned for more videos. Until then, bye.